It's been a while. It's Friday then. It's Friday again. Are you ready? Are you ready, boys? For some Dota 2, hoo. I can't wait. Finally, I get to cast again. I couldn't cast yesterday because I had stuff I had to do for uni, which was horrible. Well, it was horrible that I couldn't cast yesterday because I was really looking forward towards the matchups as well. Because I actually haven't even checked what teams are playing tomorrow in the tiebreakers. Did Ravens win? Wait, blah, blah, blah. I don't necessarily know. Friday then. Let's see. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, Wikipedia. Oh yeah, they removed those Wikipedia pages, right? Of what the fuck? Of like EU West or some shit. Oh yeah, I want to check how far are we. This is the upper bracket finals. Okay, then tomorrow. Wait. Tomorrow's the lower bracket finals and the grand finals. God, that's fast. Who's actually in the low bracket? Gambit. Gambit, BB, and Virtus, the three top teams in Dota 2 Champions League. Not really that surprising, I might add. Friday down. Know what I like about the Dota 2 Champions League? The fact that it, first of all, it's a third-party tournament that constantly keeps going. They've even announced the next iteration will start on Sunday. So if anyone here wants to be a pro, don't forget to check that out. And most importantly, if I'm not mistaken, unless you get bottom 4 position, almost every team gets cash. Unless you're yet another team, Cybercats, Namiga, or No Monkey Business. Bro, Namiga, that's sad. That is pretty sad. Oh yeah, that's what I want to check out. Dota 2 Champions League. Sorry, no, that's Division 1. What are the Division 1 tiebreakers like? Oh, if Beast Coast actually lose today, you have a tiebreaker between Hokori and Beast Coast for the major slot. And Balrogs have to face up against Infinity. Where if Balrogs win, you have a 3-way tie. But if Infinity wins, which is actually the more likely of the two. Infinity, because I think Parker's playing with Infinity again. So then you got like God mode. I hope for them that that's the case, because fucking Parker's amazing. I really need to get a Dota2 Wikipedia page. I've got a CSGO one, but I prefer Dota 2. I don't even know where the fuck to contact Wikipedia. It's still such a like weird scenario where I have a Dota 2 page, but not sorry, CSGO page, but not a Dota 2 page. Okay, let's see. The tiebreakers are between Dreamers, Noping, and Omega. Oh yeah, Omega actually lost yesterday, so that was a bit of a surprise. Dreamers lost, which was not too surprising because I definitely expected Ravens to beat the Dreamers. I'm surprised that well, to be fair, Ravens did start off the season with like 2 losses, so them ending the season 4-3 is actually not bad. 3rd place as well. Right below promotion. It is surprising that Noping is in this spot though. Like Noping started the season off 3 wins in a row. All 3 2-0s. And then afterwards they just got fucking dicked. I don't know if the timing is right where they swapped out Mandy at that point. Or you know what it was exactly, but it feels like it was about that time. Who the fuck is Puppet Soul? So Puppet Zoe and bro, who the fuck is this? Puppet Soul. Who is playing Heroes of Newerth? Are you going to stream VP versus BetBoom? I am going to stream VP versus BetBoom. There is going to be a 15-minute delay because I can't be arsed to manually add delay to my stream. So yeah, there's going to be delay. The more you know, but it will be VP versus BetBoom that I shall be casting. In English. There's also another person that is doing the exact same game. I'll check actually if he has delay. Where is he? Bluescale. Bluscale is his name on Twitch as well. I'll quickly link his Twitch for the people that are interested. Also casting. Oh, he's doing Overwatch reviews. Oh. Oh yeah, I also need to turn on that shizzle. There we go. There we go.
5 seconds. It is Radiant's ban.
This trumpet sound always reminds me of... Wait. Is this entire tournament sponsored by Winlight? Of course, Virtus Pro and Epic. esports events, I think they're called, are from the same company. But yeah, they're also sponsored by Winline, which makes sense. I don't think Winline is for us though. Or I think it's, I checked out their website. I think it's like a Russian, yeah, it's a completely Russian website, so I have no fucking clue what it says and such.
10 Sire's turn to ban. Radiant must choose.
Bum.
5 seconds remain.
Okay, let's get this show on the road. Should I stick with this music or add some other music? Bane Coddle ban, IO Death Prophet ban makes a lot of sense this patch. They're very annoying heroes. GP motherfucking K. I have not seen him play in quite a while. Hey, they have Yamich in VP. Wasn't he in like Windstrike back in the day? I actually need to check out all these players. I haven't casted VP or BetBoom yet. I know, of course, that they're amazing. Hey, sup Eridesu, how you doing? Okay, let's see. Yamich. What team was he in? Oh, he used to be in Windstrike. Yeah. He was in Windstrike, then in Windstrike, then in Pango, Khan, Windstrike, Windstrike. Also, Pure, who dis?
10 seconds remain.
18 years old. Who dis?
5 seconds
Is he good?
remain.
I legit don't know. I have not watched Eastern European Dota in a while. Why did they cancel tiebreakers? Because they were never allowed, supposed to have tiebreakers. In general, they were just not supposed to have them. And then they just randomly added them. But teams had to reschedule their flights and everything. Because you can't change the rules midway a fucking tournament. Pango Nature's Prophet? Okay, Shaman and DK on the other side, so you got a lot of push with those two heroes on VP side. To be fair, Nate's Prophet also does bring a decent amount of push, good lockdown team fights, but the different places had different DPC points.
5
Yes, but they have already said in the previous seasons of the DPC, unless it is for relegation,
is radiant.
like they have that, ESL themselves have said this as well, unless it's for promotion or relegation, there will not be any tiebreakers. And every region has said that. And then they decided,
Radiant's turn
that's not,
to ban.
you know, you can debate about the fact that they should have tiebreakers because it's based on DPC points and everything. Is there a source of that? Yes. Where they said that? Yes. Previous seasons.
Seconds. 5 seconds.
I don't remember the source. I've definitely read it. I have definitely read it multiple times. It's just 2 extra best of 3s. First of all, for you, 2 extra best of 3s means for other teams, they had to reschedule their entire flight plan. Like, they already had their planes booked and ready to go to Sweden. And they had to rebook everything. It's also weird how each region has its own rules about tiebreakers. It should be the same. It should be the same. It makes no sense. These are the things that Valve should have written up before they gave TOs like anything. 1 extra day. Yes, Tolskek, but you should understand that it's a lot of work to reschedule everything. Like, if you have already made plans to move to a different country, you can't change everything last minute. Like, you can debate all you want if either, you know, you should have tiebreakers or not. But the fact that they didn't have, like, the rules were no tiebreakers unless it's for a major spot or against relegation, and then you change it, like, that is a big no-no. Rest is all debatable. That was my favorite Netherlands caster. Greeting from Uruguay, bro. Hey, sir, dude.
10 seconds.
Will they make Eastern European regionals? No. I don't think there's... I don't even expect a third season of DPC Eastern European. Like, I guess we're just... China's not going to go to the major, most likely, and Eastern Europe is not going to go to the major. So you're only going to have EU, NA, SA, and SEA. Which is 4 teams, 3 teams, 2 and 2, right? 4, 8, 11 teams? Oh, that's going to be annoying.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Pudge. Okay, so you got a Pudge on Bet. Why the fuck do you have a Pudge on BetBoom? I just realized. 7 teams. What?
10 seconds.
4 from the Americas, 4 from EU, 3 from SCA. China had 4, and I guess there were also 3 in Eastern Europe. I don't think China will make it to the major. Like, their entire country is in lockdown, and even if they would be able to go to China, to Sweden, there is a very reasonable chance that they wouldn't be able to go back into their own country for months.
5 seconds remain.
Admiral Kunkka.
Kunkka. Okay, so Kunkka ends DK Shadow Shaman. You got your offlane DK Shaman. You got possibly a mid or safe lane Kunkka. Still flexible in that regard. GPK's one of his best heroes is Kunkka though, so I assume it's mid for the time being. I don't really know what the fuck this BetBoom draft is. Like, 0 clue what their plan is here. How in God's name are you gonna win with this disgusting draft? So what? Can't they relocate to Philippines, for example, or Hong Kong? You can't move the entire major. Nigma is facing hard times this season. Really hard spot to be in Kuro's shoes today.
Dire's turn to ban. Radiant's turn to pick.
Not major. You gotta understand that that means that all of the players from every Chinese team would be not in China, not with their family, not with their friends, not in their own home environment where they have lived for years and years and years. It's not like they're football players. Like, they play this game either in a gaming house or just at home. Timber, wait, what? I mean, it is good against the DK and Kunkka, but so it's a safe lane NP, Pango mid, Pudge safe, 5 position, Sky 4, Timbersaw off lane? They are grown up. They're not all of them are grown ups, Toskak. Some of them are teens. There are players that are 16, 17, 18. 19.
Monkey King.
Who will enforce your will upon the battlefield?
Like right now, Save, where is he? Sorry, Pure is 18, but he turned 18 in February, for instance. I see they can go to Sweden. If denied entering China, you go to Hong Kong or Taiwan. Or Macau. I don't think people like to risk that. Not being able to go back to your own house. I mean, maybe one of the Chinese teams will make it, but I doubt that they'll all four make it. It happens. I mean, they're like killing pets in fucking China. There's a lot worse things going on than a little bit of Dota. So Pure on the Monkey. Safe lane Monkey. Very good, of course, against the Timbersaw. You got Force Majeure on the Skywrath. The Hawk safe lane NP as expected. Suneko 5 Pudge. Noticed off lane Timbersaw and Laurel on the pack. Yeah, First Pro's draft is so much better. And it's not even close how much better. Like, insanely much better. That's their career. Yeah, but the career will continue even if they don't join the major. What else they gonna do if they don't go to TI? They still have a lot of DPC points. Wait for the next major, I guess. Like the Chinese players don't have to worry. They've got contracts. They get paid a lot in their teams. Like the buyouts are insane. The player salaries are insane. You don't have to worry about them not being able to afford anything. Suneko again not in Navi. Bro, does Navi even still exist? Oh, they technically still have a full player roster. V2, No One, Lays, Aloha Dance, and Solo. Of course, 4 of them are Ukrainian, so I have no idea what the fuck's going on with them right now. Well, the old classic game just started. Let's pause it for 3.5 years.
For ultimate glory continues.
Baloo. Oh. That reminds me of like Spoolie is his name? What's it that show? Hotel Transylvania. Which is cool. War's ending soon, for sure. Yeah, but even if the war, quote unquote, would be ending soon, which technically, you know, it's a military operation, doesn't mean that all is fine and dandy. Fucking Ukraine got bombed to shit. They don't have houses.
Is victory.
It's irrelevant that the quote unquote war is over soon. I mean, of course it's relevant, but like their entire infrastructure, everything is destroyed. Yeah, Measy, it depends on where you live. I assume Dendy lives like closer to what's that western city? Like it depends on the city completely. If you are in the east, you're fucked. Lviv, yeah. If you're in Lviv, then it's okay. Otherwise, it's pretty tough. Pure taking some damage, but there's the shackles. Laurel dropping low, bound to strike. It's going to be first blood for Yami secured. Notice we'll just try and timber chain back. The hook comes out from Suneko, turning his attention to Yamich, but he's got them brown booters. So Yamich is a swifty little frog. He's in Lviv. Yep. Yeah, well, like, Lviv is too close to the, I think, Romanian border. So it would probably be way too risky to attempt anything in that regard. Capital is definitely not intact. Like, the capital has been bombed to shit. Is it close to Poland? Okay, close to Poland. I mean, to be fair, though, they're both close, I guess. Lviv is mostly almost Poland. Was part of Poland, actually. Well, yeah. It would be very dangerous to do anything close towards the border.
Get nothing.
Well, Pure just chilling in the top lane, farming up. Because he is a monkey. Lol, just going for that quick bottle purchase. Both sides.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Wars in 21st century is a joke. Well, it's not a joke. It's definitely not funny. But I must admit, I did not expect it to still happen in the 21st century. It's one of those things where I thought that, you know, of course America is a whole different story because they're fucking nuts in that regard. But I thought that we kind of outgrew war, you know? People evolved. They stopped being cunts.
Step lively now.
Guess we were very wrong.
On board.
But luckily we have Dota. Suneko hooking a Treant, so that's not very useful. DM on the DK, just chilling and farming up. VP's lanes are going really well. GPK mid's going even, but pure top lane is definitely looking very nasty. I'd say that if Navi wants to play, they could situate the team together somewhere else where it's... Oh no, 100%. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, like, the teams could just play in a different country. For instance, the Gaming Gladiators lineup did the entire DPC qualifier in Serbia. They were at the relog facilities. So they were just boot camping the entire DPC. You could do something like that. It's also, I also saw like some streamers moving to Germany and such. I mean, there's a whole assortment of options available, but there's just not anything to play. The organization is very wealthy, and Counter-Strike Division plays as well. Oh yeah. I don't think it's a problem with money. I think it's more... ooh, nice catch coming in. Laurel gets the kill. I think the problem is more there is no DPC, so there's nothing to play. Of course, you could do the Dota2 Championsleague tournament, for instance. But I think they only... Like, if there was a DPC, you probably have Navi playing in a different region. GPK just chilling in the farming lane. Laurel actually is above him in net worth, which is a bit surprising. He does have a kill, so that makes up for it a bit. I mean, it's the same like Hellraisers. Hellraisers kicked their entire fucking roster. Well, I think they were put as inactive. Which is like... I mean, I've always thought Hellraisers was a pretty solid organization, but yeah, I guess it's a little bit too expensive. I mean, that's a... They had Watson, bro. Gilgear, Watson, Limitless, Rival, and Malady. Oh, actually, they disbanded? Completely? Wait. According to Wikipedia, released their roster as a consequence, is what they said, but if you look at the history, it says disbanded, which sounds super fucking dark. When was last EPC for EU teams? Because EU East teams, because I bet that every time I see official Dota streams, there are only SEA teams. Bro, there's... Yeah, the first season, but there's been like... I cast South America. I'm casting South America tomorrow, so don't forget to check out the Eeples Gaming channel on Twitch tomorrow for the 3-way tiebreakers, including Noping. Yes, indeed. Look forward towards it because it's gonna be amazing. Infinite tiebreakers. Just like tonight is infinite tiebreakers between EG... Bro, TSM and Quincy crew. Shackles on Timby Wimby. On the strike, interrupts the timber chain. Can he get away? Yes, he can. There is DP heading top. Force Majeure is in the area as well. Soneko on the Pudka. Yeet! Gotta get those stacks farmed. You got quite a figure. Odahak is not really where he wants to be in terms of farm. Prediction for NA. I'm gonna predict EG to go through and Quincy. I think EG and Quincy. Depends on, you know, of course, if you're gonna see another Bulba draft. Because the series that they lost against TSM, I think he picked Techies twice. And those were both the games that they lost. Honestly, Bulba has like the fucking weirdest drafts ever. Noticed. Gets himself back. Rolling Thunder in from Laurel. But they can just... Well, actually, he doesn't have a tree dance. Won't be chased down, though. Bro, honestly, sometimes I have no idea what Bulba's doing. All of them are best of threes, nothing left in life.
Welcome back.
Three-way ties are best of threes, two-way ties are best of... three-way ties are best of ones, two-way ties are best of threes. Bottom lane, Sakoda will be taken down. I mean, there is a lot to say this game. Like, BB could do a ton of split pushing with the Hawk. He's going for Shadow Blade, so it is a very good split push item. Oh, Laurel. Checking Wikipedia, and the EU Deep Sea is postponed indefinitely, but Navi is there. Yeah, the Eastern European DPC is postponed indefinitely. Like, technically, Hellraiser still own the slot for their DPC position as well. They just don't have a roster. But technically, their slot is for the team owner, so he could always sell that slot to another team regardless. But if there's no DPC to be played, then there's like nothing to be done. Yeah.
The seeds of fortune.
And it is an entire season of DPC and a major that Eastern Europe is not going to be able to get paid for. Just think of the amount of net loss for the players as well. Of course, there's an entire war, and that's way outweighing everything else. But a lot of money is lost from not being able to compete in the DPC. And of course not going to the major.
Bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is in danger. Radiant's bottom tower is in danger. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire should look to their top tower. Dire's top tower is weak.
As it was said, they could relocate the roster to play another region. Yes, technically that could be possible, but then you'd need to play through the open qualifiers first. And that's a whole other different story. Because then you'd have to play the open qualifiers to make it through towards Division 2, the lower division. And also they announced that there wouldn't be an Eastern Europe DPC like a couple of days before the DPC. Also, I don't really know how it would work with one team being part of the Eastern European DPC like Division 1. And then also playing in the qualifiers for a different DPC region because they can't play in their initial one. I don't think Valve will say that's okay. But it's one of those situations, it never really should happen, but there's a chance. Oh yeah, no, I get that. It's just also once Eastern Europe DPC comes back, it would mean that you just forfeit your slot in the Western EU DPC, which would also be weird. Because then you just have a team completely dipping out. Like you qualify for Division 1, for instance, and then randomly they're playing with 7 teams in Division 1 because you can go back to your DPC. Would not cost that much because they can go to Poland to play, for example. Oh no, I get that. It's just not feasible. And there must be rules against it. And also, yes, they have other things on their head right now. On their mind.
Bottom tower is under attack.
As do we. Seneko 203 on the pudge. He's a god. He's a beast. He's a pudge. Ooh, ooh. I mean, he is bringing over the Dendy Classic. Not mid, though. Not talking about Nav exclusively now. About all teams that are Eastern bracket. Well, to be fair, Gambit and VP have to play in the qualifiers for the major under a different name. So you also have that. They are not allowed to play under the name VP or Gambit in CSGO.
Back so soon? You don't have the sand.
Radiant's bottom tower.
I think they're like Outsiders and something else. What are they called? Oh, fucking hell. Copenhagen Flames 2-0 NIP. Endpoint beat Sprout. My predictions are correct. Hallelujah. Players. And I think I saw the other one as well. Let's see how this team name. I can't see it. 1, 2, 3. Outsiders and players, I guess. There's also Team Spirit that is TI winning team and is not allowed to play now. Yep, pretty rough. I would say them to go to other regions at least. Yeah, but that's the thing. You can't play in another region. They most likely have rules against that, Misi.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger.
Boy, fresh mate.
Oh, GPK, BKB.
Clear sailing now.
Gets himself back with the X marks the spot. Shackles onto notice. Ghost ship comes out with the torrent. Doesn't really do that much damage towards the timber saw. But they will go for notice while they're looking for the monkey. He went for Mage Slayer first item on a safe lane Monkey King. That's astounding. Yeah, he's dropping low, taking down Sakota. Or is it Hakoda because X is like H in Russian. On the Team Spirit, Avayo and Pedia there said they are located in Serbia, so I don't know why they are not playing. There's nothing to play. Yeah, there is nothing to play. That's it.
Middle tower is no more.
They can't play DPC Division 2, and they can't play EU because they are in the they can't play West because they are in the DPC of East. And you can't qualify for 2 regions at the same time. So there's just not, like, it's not feasible. Oh, what the fuck's that little birdie? Bro, what? Why is there a... Why does it show a different skin than the one that he has equipped? I'm so confused. Does it show it? Yeah, it does. What? It's showing a persona here, but he's not having it equipped. It's looking to be the first death of Seneko. Actually, Mystic Flare comes out. Monkey dropping low. Seneko going nuts. 305 on the pudge. Seneko playing a godlike game. Oh, there is nothing to play. Would go through opens in Western and leave Eastern. Yeah, but I don't think that would be allowed. Like, on paper, yes, it could happen, but it can't. Like in practice is a whole different story. How's this BetBoom team? This BetBoom team is pretty much the old Windstrike, and it is a pretty good team. Like the Huck is an amazing player. Always been a big fan of him. Not the biggest fan of the fact that he plays so fucking much Nature's Prophet safe. Like I still find that the most despisable trait he has. But for the rest, it's pretty okay.
Radiant's top tower is in danger.
I don't fucking know. Serbia probably is also still Eastern Europe. Because I think they're not technically, at least not European Union. Actually don't know necessarily what the Eastern Europe exactly entails, to be fair. But that's my ignorance. It used to be CIS countries, but they changed that because I don't know why. Oh, there's going to be a kill onto Notice coming through. A little bit of a smackdown in the top area. Only a 1k up with lead right now, even though they definitely have the superior lake. I mean, this is still a weird build from Pure. First item, Mage Slayer. I get it because you are up against a lot of magic. Okay, you're up against the Sky. That's literally the only reason why. Like, it's not necessarily a great item because Timbersaw does... Does this work? It doesn't work against Pure, right? No, magic resistance. Timbersaw is Pure. Pangler's got Diffusal. Nature's Prophet is physical. Like, you only bought the Mage Slayer against Sky. You might as well just get a BKB at that point. They changed location, not region. I mean, they are Russian org. I have no exact idea how, what, where, when. I do know a lot of Russian people that actually left Russia in the last month. Like, Abramovich and all the other very rich oil barons. Sky went for the Blink first item. Interesting choice. They do have a BKB on GPK. He do be chilling now, though. Just move to Antarctica. Yeah, you can play Dota with the penguins. Penguins. Pudge got the shard. He's got that big saving factor. He's going to go for a Blink next. I mean, look at that farm on Seneko. He's only died a singular time. Ooh, DM. Almost got randomly hook doodled. Notice got the Yules, going Kaya, Sanj, into the Shard. Shard's actually pretty nice for pushing. I'm actually surprised that I mean, there's a little bit of split push going on, but there's not really that heavy split push coming on. It's not necessarily like it's a great game to split push because you are up against a Kunkka, and Kunkka is amazing against Nature's Prophet. But still. Penguins have higher MMR than me. That is, without a doubt, the truth. Same here. For some reason, I keep losing when I go Dagon level 5 rush on my position 4, position 5, and Nature's Prophet. No? Oh, caught him. Bro. I literally only play one hero this match. And I still mistake his name. Cool beans. GPK Silver Edge, really good Silver Edge game, of course, against the Timbersaw, and you have that guaranteed crit that makes it easy to one-shot the Nature's Call Treants. Pure also has a B. Yeah, they have their BKBs ready. DK doesn't, but who cares? They don't really care that much about the Skywrath at this point. Jump onto Notice. A lot of damage coming out. The hook from Soneko, but they'll just walk it off. Get a freebie onto Notice, and I guess they're going to head into the pit of Roshan to get themselves the first Aegis. Bro, why is Santeras banned on Twitch? Anyone know? I just see a tweet, a hashtag on Twitter coming by. Hashtag unban Santeras. Pure lul. Force Majeure, what was that Mystic Flare? Bro. Actually, Pure. What is he doing? Like, this is the lul upon luls. He's still gonna die.
Leaving so soon.
Fortune's changed.
His team all had TPs as well. It went from fucking lul to the fuck. Get W to the max. Like the Monkey King jumping around. Oh, I'm gonna kill him. I got that BKB. BKB's gone. Ah, I'm fucking dead. OG has a fucking chess team? What? GPK running in. Note is being chased. Oh, that hook's not going to be able to connect. Try and dodge the X mark. We'll be walking away.
Oh, bounty.
How VP plays under their name this match when you said they wouldn't be allowed to play the DPC under it? Because this is not the DPC. This is the Dota2 Champions League from Epic Esports Events. Epic Esports Events, the creator of this tournament, the tournament organizer, is part of VP. Like, they're part of the same company. This is pretty much the TO of Virtus.pro. And they're all like a branch of the Russian government, some connection. So they can pretty much do whatever the fuck they want. Also, yeah, this third-party tournament TO, this used to actually have official coverage from BTS, but because of the war in Ukraine and blah blah blah, BTS said that they're stopping with the coverage. Well, there is a Pudka getting caught out. 6k net worth lead now for VP. GPK is very farm. Pure, not really. Like, this Monkey King is surprisingly under farm. Doc is actually also not that bad on the farm game. Look at this man. He's got Silver Edge, BKB, AC. DMDK gets broken, taken down by Dahak, wants to run away, careful for the shackles. There is a bunch of TPs coming through, plus a Monkey King on the chase, bound the strike, force Majeure, monkey control onto the sky. Will cost his life, and Dahak, nice. Dropping of the trees to TP to safety. What do you expect from Mage Slayer Monkey King? True, this Mage Slayer makes literally no sense. Like, there's only Skywrath Mage it's good against. It's unfair against Russian teams and organizations as well because they didn't start the war. Same goes with other sports like football. Yeah, but there's a different story when the organization that VP is part of has said that they are for the war. In contrast to, for instance, Team Empire, who are arguably the biggest Russian esports organization out there, who have said that they are against the war. There's a big difference. Of course, I don't really mind because they are living in Russia, and I would probably say the same thing, considering, you know, you don't want to piss off the fact that VP is a part, like they have contracts with the Russian government, so that's just asking for trouble. But also, if the entire world is, you know, closing McDonald's in Russia, and you don't have Netflix in Russia and everything, and in esports everything continues, that's also kind of a weird situation. Didn't know they said they are for the war. They said that they support Russia in their well, not war, because you're not allowed to say that it's a war. It's a military operation, something along those lines. If I would be for the war, I wouldn't state it officially if I'm an organization leader. Well, they have ties with the Russian government, so like part of VP and part of this is government.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But it's a whole lot of shit in a very already shitty world. But regardless, we are here to see Dota. It's a 9k net with lead, 28 minutes in. I mean, GPK is fat. DM is going for the Ags next, which is pretty much like the best item, I guess. Laurel actually has some really good items, though. He's got the Ags, he's got the Diffusal, Blink. He's going for a Shard next. After that, he's probably going to get a Basher, and at that point in the game, like, you also get an Overwhelming Blink at one point. You just got a Pango that you can't kill. He's going to be super annoying in the team fights. Force Major, Ags, Blink Ags. 2 items that Skywrath is going for. He's only died once, though. That's actually pretty surprising. Oh, they are under Observer Ward range. We'll go for the Counter Ward. Pure actually has a gem on him. Gifted to him by Exa Koda. I think politics shouldn't be drawn into sports, for example. Overkin in NHL is constantly attacked for being Russian, even when he's living in the US and has nothing to do with it.
Step lively now. You don't have a sign.
I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on that matter. Okay, catch notice. He's gonna get taken down. Looking for more. Looking for more. Seneko with the ulti. Pure takes a lot of damage. Force Staff keeps him alive. The Huck will get right click down. Pure just barely surviving with the boat buff keeping him alive. And it is going to be GPK doing the work. 604. Not really that many kills this game. Are Russian players allowed to play DPC in other teams? Yeah, there's no rules against Russian players. EG has a Russian player. Their offlaner is the ex-VP safe laner.
Haste.
You can't have ties to oligarchs. Yeah, it was kind of like with the Formula 1 racer, right? The Mazepin, I think? To be fair, he was really shit, so it doesn't really matter that much. GPK. Butterfly next? What?
Step lively now.
Who goes to
Your
war
apple is on board.
in today's world? Such a costly undertaking. Lose-lose scenario, I would say. Exactly, it's a lose-lose scenario. Like, they might be able to gain a little bit more ground for Russia, who has like the stupid amount of ground on the western side, eastern side of the country that they don't really use. Ooh, Laurel will be taken down. Seneco's gonna be next. 2 kills picked up for VP. But yeah, it's and it's gonna cost you a fucking 3 arms and 2 legs.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Yeah, but the team took money from his father and then sacked him, so it was shit from them at first place.
Bottom tower
You know, he was shit. And they also ended the sponsorship. Like, the only reason he was racing Measy was because his daddy sponsored the team.
is no more.
And considering they ended the sponsorship with the daddy, they kicked his ass to the curb because he was a horrible driver. Like, being sad that the only one that, like, his daddy can't carry him into a racing car anymore is also like, eh.
Are scanning for enemies.
They took Russian money and then said they don't support any Russian-related stuff. There's a difference because there was a war that happened in between those 2 moments. GPK bots make sense. Makes a lot of sense. I don't really get the butterfly though. I don't know even what the butterfly is necessarily for, because I guess for nature profit right clicks at this point he's kind of the only one that really does damage. But GPK dying his first time for pretty much no reason. Roche is up. They kind of need to stay alive to defend it.
Lovely.
All to defend Roshan. Can they get it done? Swift, overwhelming blink. I really, really hate overwhelming blink. I think it's a great item, but to play against that item is actually garbage. It is so freaking annoying to deal with. What does Monkey King actually have? He has a Scotty. They're going in. Pure is going to get hooked back. Seneko with the nom taken down. Big kill secured. Double kill actually. Seneko being right clicked by DM. He's just going to go for the TP back. See you later. Alligator. 3 for 0 trade. They jump into the Roche pit. That should be an Aegis shard for BB. And I don't really know what VP are doing right now. What the fuck are they doing? How is this lineup losing against this one? In any fight at this stage in the game. There's still a blight. Who the fuck has a Blightstone in the fucking... Okay. Ag's done on the sky. Pango, Timber Saw, Nature's Prophet. I mean, this Monkey, his next... Okay, DK is Heaven's Halberd. Monkey is going for Daedalus. Yeah, he's definitely lacking a lot of damage. But honestly, I would like to see a Silver Edge more. Coming through, Ghost Ship in, Seneko dropping low, the Mystic Flare in return. Nice 4-staff keeps GPK out of harm's way for a little bit longer, but Notice comes in, gets that big old chop-a-doodle. And chasing for more, Hakoda gets himself back. They will pop the Aegis. First life is gone. Second one, can they get it done again? Laurel will be trying to disengage, but he gets X marked back in the loving embrace of VP. But it was a double buyback on the side of VP that they expended for that kill. What? Whoops. And we have Seneko DCing. So I'm quickly gonna bio for a sec. Be right back. in a second. Okay, there. We're back, baby. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Shivas for the Timbersonics. The Huck actually caught up to GPK. He was like 6k net worth behind. He's going for the MKB next. Oh, there's no butterfly. But MKB is actually a natural item that a Nate's Prophet builds, so it's not too surprising.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Ooh, Silver Edge, walking top, GPK, he's got double damage. He's level 27 though. How's the Hawk still not level 25? 27. He actually catches the Hawk. Oh, that's huge. Pops the BKB, still gets the TP out. Bye, bish.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And he TPs to safety.
Radiant's top
How the
tower
fuck are there random treants spawning?
Fresh meat.
Sprout leashes is so fucking filthy, by the way. If you've ever played against it, it is horrible. Monkey, Daedalus next. I mean, Pure is really underwhelmingly farmed. Considering the, he's behind a timber saw, bro. In what world does a Timbersaw farm faster than a fucking Monkey King safe? I mean, to be fair, his item build is just garbage. Just straight up hot garbage.
Radiant's top
I'd be like,
tower is
okay,
under attack.
Orchid first item, I can live with it. Mage Slayer first item is just
Radiant structures
no reason, really.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Can you get out of leash early by destroying all the sprout trees? Bro, I actually have no idea. It's not like I play very many games against Nature's Prophet. I've played against a couple of Nature's Prophets. Mainly because the hero still sucks. I mean, Doc right now is popping off. So that's a different story. But most of the time, the hero sucks. In this batch, at the very least. Also, EG versus Quincy Crew is about to start. And don't forget, there is also another streamer on Twitch right now that's casting the exact same game as I am. His name is Blue Skill without the E. So don't forget to check his stream out, considering he probably doesn't talk so stupidly much about political affairs, which I probably should stop with doing on Twitch.
Fortune's changed.
What does the show? Okay, Sprout causes the first two trees destroyed with Sprout. Summon great treants can only have. Wait, so if anyone else cuts the tree with like a quelling blade, it still summons a greater treant? Holy shit, that's actually pretty cool.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
GPK on the chase, gets used up. A backline jump from DM. They already get themselves the catch onto Yamich. That is the Shaman taken out. He doesn't actually have a buyback available. On the side, DM trying to go in on Seneko. They lose the Pudge on the Radiant side. Doesn't have a buyback available to Hux. BKB is still arrive for a fight. And actually, the Hawk wants to turn this one around. The leash comes out. GPK can walk it off, but the Hawk blows up Hakoda. Mystic Flare on top. GPK losing a lot of HP. Mystic Flare only has a 20-second cooldown at level 3. Jeez Louise. But that is GPK without a buyback. That is actually a dieback. The Hawk immediately going for the split push shenanigans. DM there to defend, though. I mean, he doesn't have a TP. Otherwise, he might have considered TPing behind DM and like two-shotting him. Well, he does now have the... Actually went for Treant's HP slash that. What? A Treant has 2400 HP? Okay, that's actually nuts. 171 auto attack damage. Well, they have about the same HP as, of course, NPS armor as well, but Jesus. DM gets broken. The Hawk wants to fight. Doesn't have his BKB just yet. Actually, in comes Suneko. The Putka from the back end. Mystic Flare on top. They still get the kill. DK dead. No. Does have buyback, but does not have an Elder Dragon form. They're pushing the high ground right now. Buyback comes out from the VP side. DK not rejoining the fray just yet. They don't actually have any cores. They only have the supports, and because of that situation, yeah, Pure is going to get taken down. DK bought back, but they already lost Pure, who does not have a buyback available. And Suneko close still gets himself back out of harm's way. But yeah, okay. The fuck just happened? The fuck just happened? Let's see, EG versus Quincy Cruz draft. You've got Adusa versus TB. I'm quickly gonna message Ryer.
Fresh meat. Deadly swift.
Dire's bottom tower is no more.
Oh, Abed's also play. Actually, I prefer the... whose draft do I prefer? I guess I prefer Quincy Cruz draft. Got a lot of ways to deal with the TB. They have a lot of saves to keep him alive as well, though, on the side of Quincy Cruz. But, yeah, no, I definitely like EG's draft a lot more. Dieback DK. Yeah. You know, just for good measure, fucking dying like a bitch. GPK the only one alive. They know he doesn't have a buyback for 40 seconds if they counted it, but they're just pushing. Snake trying to catch out GPK, but you know, all that nice farm that this Kunkka has, he just doesn't have a team. Suneko even throwing out the BM hook to a teammate. GG gets called and VP lose the game. VP... Okay, I think EG is going to beat Quincy Crew. But VP lose this game. You're seeing this correct here. VP lose against BB after being like 12k ahead and having by far the superior lineup. Okay. Baffling. Sometimes you just don't know what you witness. And this is one of those times. I don't know what I just witnessed. Disgusting. Bum. That's only game one. By the way, this is the upper bracket finals. Tomorrow is the lower bracket finals and the grand finals of the Dota2 Champions League tournament. I didn't even... This is, I think, the first series I've covered of the playoffs. Mainly because I had some stuff for uni that I need to do. Okay, X Mark still goes solo, died the Huck. I mean, you can say a lot about that death on GPK, but the fact that his safe laner Pure did have no farm on the Monkey King and went for a Witchblade. No, not Witchblade, how would Witchblade be on Monkey King? I went for, because does that work with Boundless Strike that you get the proc off on everyone? Or only on the first person you hit? I'm actually very curious. Papu Gomez. Who the fuck is that? It's an Argentinian professional football player who plays as He's still out? Oh, he's playing for Sevilla. I don't know why someone randomly typed on Facebook Papu Gomez. Okay. Papu. It's a hard knock life. It's also, DP is also one of those heroes I just don't play. I wish they brought back Luna support. God, I wish that, like, the Luna support with the level 10 talent of 300 cast range. Oh god, that one was so good. But they removed all the cast range talents, didn't they? Yeah. They also removed all the experience per minute talents, all the gold per minute talents. They really removed... I mean, they were pretty OP. Like, Weaver with like 40% more experience or something. I need Axe Carry. No one needs Axe Carry back. Like, that is something that deserves to be in the dumps. I need my Life Stealer position 5 back. Where you literally just get Ags and AFK the entire game in your teammate. Support Life Stealer, giving your core 35% movement speed, I think it was, plus perma rage. Like, it had 1 or 2 seconds downtime on rage. You just sit in him, la la la, and then the moment he needs his BKB, you jump out and jump back in, la la la. I'm inside you. Wait, is Infinity versus... Is Infinity starting with a map advantage today? Because I just saw something that I don't know if it was meant to be that way. Also, yeah, ePulse Gaming right now, Balrogs versus Infinity. If Infinity win that, they are securing their spot in Division 1. Or at least staying for another season. If Balrogs wins that, you get a 3-way tie for relegation, with 2 teams of the 3 being relegated. So that is actually close to like infinite tiebreaker potential. We're back. Going to Wild. Bye-bye. Ach, waarom niet 4 gelijk? Waarom niet gelijk 4? Ik kom er zo aan.
Ja, ik moet er wel zo. Ga je een leuke, spannende film?
Ja, ik zoek wel wat.
Oké.
Oké. Actually. I've been stressed the entire week. I'm going to be casting the lower bracket finals tomorrow, but I will be dipping out now. So, hopefully you enjoyed the cast, even though it was very brief. I will miss you. I love you. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'm sorry. Family wants family time. You know how it is. It's also later than I initially expected. So, again, in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I love you, I miss you, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye-bye, big loves all around. Mwah.